Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Difarz Aljaria with student ID number 123490016 from the Instrumentation and Automation Engineering program at the Sumatra Institute of Technology. Today we are going to discuss Module 6, which focus on the use of proximity sensor in pneumatic system. In this session, we learn about the working principles of inductive and capacitive proximity sensor and how they can be applied to control actuator like valves or piston through a PLC system. Next, practical objective. The objective of this practical session are first to understand the working principles of inductive and capacitive proximity sensor in pneumatic system. Second, to apply this sensor for controlling actuator through a PLC, and third, to train use to read, analyze, and design ladder diagram according to the system requirement. General question: before we continue, let's think about this. What is the fundamental difference between inductive and capacitive proximity sensor, and why is that difference important in pneumatic application? We will answer this question as we go through the material. Next, what is a proximity sensor? A proximity sensor is a type of sensor that can be detect the presence of an object without physical contact. It's widely used in industrial automation to detect position, count product, or act as a non-contact limit switch. You can find more about this topic on the website shown here, which provides a complete guide on proximity sensor and their application. Types of proximity sensors. There are two main types of proximity sensor commonly used. One, inductive proximity sensor, used for detect metal object. They work by generating an electromagnetic field when a metal object enters this field. The inductance changes and the sensor output a signal. An example is detection the position of a metal piston in a pneumatic cylinder. 2. Capacitive proximity sensor, used for detecting both metal and non-metal objects such as wood, plastic, or liquids. They form a capacitive field, and when an object with a different dielectric constant enters it, the capacitance changes and the sensor output a signal. These are often used for level detection, for example detection powder or liquid level in container. Next, we'll use the PLC ladder diagram to design how this proximity sensor control pneumatic actuator. The sensor will act as input and the valves or piston will be the output. The logic sequence in the ladder diagram ensure that the actuator move or stop based on the sensor detection. Now let's move on to the demonstration part. Module 6, device tab, CP, USB, okay. Klik PB This is final ladder diagram on CX programmer. Oke, ini okay, this is ladder diagram explanation. Ini around one start condition initial input. This rung represent the starting condition when the system is powered on or when the start push button is pressed. The PLC active the first input line. It prepares the circuit so that the sensor and actuator can respond properly. In this rung 2, in this rung the inductive proximity sensor is connected as an input. When a metal object or the piston rod reaches the detection point, the sensor sends a high signal to the PLC input. For example, when I0.0, the signal indicates that the actuator has reached a specific position. And this rung 3 output coil and this output coil here, the output coil is connected to the solenoid valve that control the pneumatic cylinder. When the input from the inductive proximity sensor is active, the PLC energizes this coil, causing the valve to open and move the piston forward. And this rung 4 capacitive proximity sensor feedback. This rung shows the feedback using a capacitive proximity sensor which can detect the presence of the piston or other non-metal object. When the piston reaches the other end, the capacitive sensor sends a high signal to the PLC. This signal tells the PLC that the forward stroke is complete. Based on the signal from the capacitive sensor, the PLC will deactivate the first solenoid coil and activate the second output coil. This action changes the air direction in the valve, causing the piston to move back to its initial position. Stop or safety condition. This final rung ensures that the system stops automatically when neither sensor is active. It prevents both solenoid valves from being energized and the sometimes avoiding any mechanical conflict or air pressure loss. Summary: in short, this ladder diagram represents a sequential pneumatic control system using two proximity sensors, one for detecting the forward position and one for detect the return position. The PLC logic ensures that the piston moves safely and automatically between both ends, control and steer by feedback. Okay, we will show how the proximity sensor is connected to the PLC trainer board and how it controls the pneumatic actuator in real time. Watch closely how the ladder diagram works as the sensor detects an object and triggers the actuator. That concludes our discussion on Module 6. For your assignment, please make a 20-minute video that includes your face while explaining the proximity sensor, its working principle, and the ladder diagram you have designed using the PLC trainer board. Be clear and confident in your explanation, and make sure to show both the sensor and the PLC in your demonstration. Ctrl+Shift+V on simulator online. Stop this run. Okay, thank you for attention, and I hope you now understand how proximity sensors play an important role in pneumatic control system. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.